Yo, the audacity of this man never fails to fucking surprise me. Roll tape.
The Alert Desk, a proposed bill right here in Florida would require bloggers who write about the governor to register with the state. Now, here are the details again with this proposed bill. And it's all by a Florida senator out of Lake Mary who is making that proposal, which would require registration with the Florida Office of Legislative Services or the Commission of Ethics. Now, in the bill, he wrote that those who write about DeSantis, also Attorney General Ashley Moody, or other members of the Florida Executive Cabinet must register within 5 days after the publication of an article that is mentioning them. Now, this would not apply to outlets like newspapers or similar ones. Now, if passed, it would take.
When I heard that shit, I was like, what the fuck? Let me get a clearer understanding of this shit. So I went ahead and looked it up, and this is what I got.
And here's the gist of the bill, which is titled Information Dissemination. If a blogger posts to a blog about an elected state officer and receives or will receive compensation for that post, the blogger must register with the appropriate office within 5 days of the post, the legislation says. Failing to register would result in a fine of $25 a day, and the penalty would be capped at $2,500 per posting. Yeah, what it doesn't include is also quite interesting. The bill defines a blog as a website or web page that hosts any blogger and is frequently updated with opinion, commentary, or business content. But it says the term does not include the website of a newspaper or a similar publication. Now, given the breadth of these definitions here, blog, also compensation, it really seems evident that your Twitter, Instagram, or other social media pages could be targeted by this bill. When you think about it, if you participate in Instagram Reels or have professional Twitter accounts out there, you'd be receiving something of value for your commentary, and that's dangerous, as Florida would seek to curb that conversation on its leadership if it doesn't like it.
You motherfuckers fight so goddamn hard for your freedom of speech and your freedom and land of the free and get rid of the migrants and all this bullshit. But now you are trying to censor people just because they don't agree with you.
I guess that we want the freedoms to do what we want, but you can't have the freedoms to do what you want. But you understand.
Practice your freedom of speech, but just know, if you practice the wrong kind of freedom of speech, you need to get to this little office here and register your name. We're probably gonna tag you with a number or give you a special band to wear so we can know just who you are. And just know, we might fine you. This is a pathetic means to try to censor people who don't agree with your pathetic agenda. Y'all know how this man always pushing that immigrant law, keeping immigrants out of our country, closing Florida borders, keeping America for Americans.
Y'all know this motherfucking family started in Italy.
Think I'm bullshitting? His grandmother came over from great old Italy, the old country, into America, and her ass was nearly barred from getting into the fucking United States. You have the freedoms you do because somebody allowed your family to migrate into this country that you so want to be just for us.
And here you are, literally using that freedom
to say fuck you to the Constitution and the God-given right we have of freedom of fucking speech. Yo, y'all really want this motherfucker to be president? Really? I mean, look at what this man is doing in Florida. Y'all really want to give him the ability to control the country? What am I saying? Yes, some of y'all do. Some of y'all do. Because y'all mind just as fucking backwards as his is.
And God, please forgive me for saying this, and y'all, please forgive me for saying this too, but oh my Lord, this man brings out the worst in me.
Kind of makes you wish they were enforcing immigration laws back then too, so she would have been banned and we wouldn't have to be dealing with this mess right now. All I got to say about it is this. Screw him, screw his bullshit, and screw all you motherfuckers that agree with him too. And don't forget, go have the day you deserve. Fucking find me. Vote blue.